UK specialist in viola d'amore making. Jonathan Hill is a leading contemporary specialist in the viola d'amore, a Baroque-era bowed string instrument known for its playing strings, plus a set of sympathetic, resonant strings that create a distinctive silvery, cascading resonance. He is widely described as the only UK maker specializing in them, and has produced more consecutive instruments than any other maker, living or historical. His work blends rigorous historical research, measuring and studying original instruments in museum collections worldwide, with practical innovations that improve playability for modern musicians, while preserving the instrument's non-standardized, characterful aesthetic. Key features of his viola d'amore instruments. Hill offers 6/6 and 7/7 models, playing strings, sympathetic strings, that can adapt between historical and modern setups. Notable design elements include sympathetic resonance options of 6 to 14 resonance strings, customizable in tuning. Historical setups often use brass and iron wire. Modern durable sets are also available. Innovative peg box layouts, double-decker or elongated, that keep the instrument practical and prevent knocking into music stands. Innovative pegs, wooden with carbon shafts for reduced weight, better tunability and stability. Petite resonance string pegs work with a custom key for quicker tuning or can be turned by hand. Lightweight construction, around 660 grang average for a 7/7 model for comfortable extended playing. Custom nut and bridge spacings, plus optional holding aids, strap button, shoulder, chin rest compatibility. Aesthetic details, traditional or contemporary scrolls, characterful carved heads, often blindfolded figures referencing the Love is Blind theme of the instrument's name, flame-shaped sound holes, rosettes, marquetry, and linseed oil pine resin varnish. Sound prioritizes balance and depth across the range, with the sympathetic strings providing the instrument's signature bloom. Notable instruments and player feedback. Clifton 7/7 Viola d'amore, made 2017 for Clifton Harrison of the Kreutzer Quartet. Flamed maple back and ribs, carved blindfolded cupid head, spruce top with applewood rosette and flame sound holes. Convertible between 7/7 and 6/6 setups. Designed to handle the full repertoire from 17th century works through to contemporary pieces, and to accept gut wire or modern synthetic strings. Harrison praised its flexibility and beauty. Small Dipper 7/7 for English folk fiddler and composer John Dipper. Bird's eye maple body, apple neck with pierced acanthus carving, flame sound holes, and marquetry fingerboard tailpiece. Built to Dipper's custom specifications and tuning, he has used it extensively for traditional music, composition, storytelling accompaniment, and drones. It appears on recordings that reached the top 10 of the Times Sunday's 100 Albums of the Year, 2018. Dipper called the tone and workmanship unsurpassed and a marvel. Other instruments have gone to players, including the principal viola of the BBC Philharmonic, and musicians associated with ensembles such as the Cleveland Orchestra, Rietveld Ensemble, and Musica Alchemica. Independent experts have described his work as among the finest contemporary viola d'amores seen in many years. He also produces related instruments, notably the original Diablo violin d'amore, or viola-sized versions. A resonance fiddle, with 4 or 5 playing strings, plus sympathetic strings, drawing on viola d'amore, hardanger, and Swedish resonant fiddle traditions for violinists seeking added resonance without a steep learning curve. Background and approach. Hill trained in musical instrument making at West Dean College, graduating around 2012 with distinction under tutors including Shem Mackey and Roger Rose. He then worked with other makers in the UK and Europe, and studied traditional oud making in Turkey. He has taught at West Dean and maintains a strong interest in decorative techniques, carving, marquetry, etc. His practice emphasizes the non-standardization of historical instruments. Each piece is unique, researched from originals, and refined for the player's needs. Sound quality comes first. Visual elegance is the cherry on top. He has held a studio at Cockpit Arts in Deptford, London, with some more recent references to Edinburgh, and accepts visitors by appointment. Pricing and commissions. Instruments are built to order with a waiting list. Starting prices, as listed on his site, are approximately £14,900 for a 6/6 and £16,000 for a 7/7, including a scroll or carved head and a checkup within the first 2 years. Extra decoration is additional. A small non-refundable deposit secures a place on the list. Further payments cover materials and completion. He offers a free initial adjustment, if needed, within the agreed design, and repairs faults free for the first 10 years, excluding wear or misuse. Payment options include wire transfer and Bitcoin, with a discount. For the fullest current details, gallery images and inquiries, visit Jonathan Hill's website, jonathanhillsluthier.com. His instruments are played in professional classical, early music, folk, and experimental contexts, reflecting both deep historical roots and practical innovation. Find out more at www.iServalan.com, home of the Maré Music Continuum.